I also think it's important to remind folks of the role of the Senate parliamentarian. Senate parliamentarian is nonpartisan. They interpret the rules. They are not there, every time you don't like something. And I think this is where we're getting into tricky waters. Let's get rid of this individual, right, who's there to really be the Senate's advisor. And so I think we're in tricky waters, big picture here. If we're telling the Senate parliamentarian every time we don't like something, your job is at stake. When that is your job, is to interpret the rules and then deliver. Hey, this is what I'm interpreting, and this is what you can and cannot do. And so I know that we can get back and forth into what's going to be in the bill, what isn't, and we'll know more as we get toward July 4th. But I also think that there's really a challenge here that they're facing if they're threatening every time they don't like something.
Yeah, Senate Majority Leader John Thune made pretty clear that he's going to abide by the Senate parliamentarians' recommendations for the bill. Some of the rulings, though, were I thought, a little suspect. The Byrd rule basically says that everything done through the reconciliation process has to relate directly to budget and spending issues. And some of these very clearly did, whether it was getting rid of Medicaid for non-citizens or getting rid of Medicaid coverage of things like sex changes for kids, and some of the other provisions in the bill. The regulations on gun suppressors obviously is more able to be argued by the parliamentarian that that's not related to the budget. Some of these issues were. Several members of the Senate have since said that they are working on rewriting some of those provisions related to Medicaid and SNAP and other entitlement benefits in order to try to appease the Senate parliamentarian. But they have made clear that they're not planning on getting rid of her. It doesn't seem like Vance is going to step in and overrule her either, just based on what the majority leader has said publicly.